You got messed up
Yes,
again, right?
yes, they can hear you. I already confirmed that
How
earlier
can we
with
be
Robbie.
sure? How can we be sure? How can we be sure?
Because I can.
We're gonna remind you for the rest of your life.
That's a-okay. Please do that. Please, I beg of you. Because that is the worst.
Hold on, let me check to be sure that they can hear us.
Yes, I'm okay. I mean, go ahead. I'm not gonna complain. Anyway, so
you make one mistake, Multi, and we hold it against you for the rest of your life.
It wasn't one mistake. It was over and over. It's happened so many times. Anyway, last time on
They
Torus.
can hear us.
Yes, they can. Last time on Torus event.
Sadly for them.
We got back after 2 months. You guys finished up some stuff in the camp, got everyone ready, and you headed out. And you headed towards the vault of the Artificer King, as identified in the previous session by Anna using time powers to read the information off of it. Anyway, so that being said, you guys got there and you found a certain distinguished gentleman sitting out front who said, "Hey, I want your help to scam the Adventurers Guild." And you all said, all right. And so you fought him. And he smacked you around a little bit.
And then
overall,
we smacked him really fucking hard back.
Hold on.
Me?
At first you weren't really smacking very hard. And then after a bit, you just he took enough damage and he was like, "Okay, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That should be good enough. Should be roughed up thoroughly." And then he surrenders and he flies down to the ground. And unfortunately for him, surrender does not work when some of your enemies are non-sentient creatures who attack just recklessly. And so the giant creature grabbed him, smashed him into the ground, and he hurt a little bit because he wasn't trying to defend himself because he'd surrendered. So it did a little bit of damage. And now he's bloodied. And Bob is currently yelling in his face while he's down there. And that is, if I recall, where we left off. So. Quit flying in a bunny air! It's not fair! It's not fun! It's not a good duel for anyone! Well, it's... that was... Well, I can say that's sufficiently roughed up. And you see him sort of... Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to stand up now.
It'll be a half hour before I get there.
Oh, sorry, chap. Yeah.
What am I?
Yeah. And you see as Bob sort of backs off and he stands up and dusts himself off. He
Anna walks over and calls him a coward.
Strategy and cowardice are two sides of the same coin, I feel.
All right.
That's not true.
No, you're just a
I
coward.
disagree on that.
But
Oh, he's got a point. I hate him, but he's got a point.
besides, I was going to come down and fight you anyway. Then you started beating me into the ground. So, looks over at the monster. These things are interesting, aren't they?
Also not sentient, so that's why it slammed you into the ground. Probably should have waited for...
He deserved it. He's a coward.
Should have probably waited for our friend over there to have called it off.
It's fine. Seems to be relaxed now. And you see him sort of pat it on the knee, and it sort of growls at him, or it just kind of sits there. He pats it, and there's like a distinct ripple to it once he does. It seems to react to him in a way. This isn't here. By the way, in case you're wondering, chat, Trusty, aka Brolneus Flux, is not here.
Oh,
Wait, is he
All
here?
right.
Well,
He joins!
Look who has shown up.
like the
Speak
devil
of
himself.
the devil, and he will arrive.
Literally says
Literally-
his name, but he shows up.
Literally was just telling chat how you weren't here.
Cool. All right. Well, I was doing lab work.
Oh, you're good.
I'm a little pressed for time all around. How long are we going to be at it?
Hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Shall get on roll 20.
Yeah,
The
no, this is going to
devil's
be.
lab work, I assume.
This is only going to be. The dungeon's going to be multiple session thing. Next week, I do intend to be starting standard time, 7 o'clock EST.
Guys, let's speedrun the dungeon by chair clipping through a wall and beating it in 5 seconds.
Hold on. Let's not do that, actually. So, anyway. You guys...
Oh, by the way, at Sam's suggestion, I am removing Brolnaeus's healing ability.
Oh, fair enough. The self-healing one?
The awakened durability.
Oh, fair enough.
I still have my healer's feat, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I was referring to the one where you heal a D4. Well, after you hit half health.
No, that's my racial feature.
Oh. Oh, right.
Awakened durability is the one where I spend a hit dice and a bonus action to heal people.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll be right back.
That will definitely make him more on the same playing field as everyone else. But yes, so, that being said, in case you're wondering, Dion, as he was surrendering, coming down, your big boy used his prepared action to charge, grab him, and slam him to the ground, and he crit, and he dealt a little bit of damage. If you look at his HP bar, you can see that he dealt a little bit of damage. Yeah. So he's having fun. Smile. But he got up and he patted the monolith on the knee or something, and you saw it ripple. As if reacting. And you feel that reaction, that sort of familiarity, that sense of something. Connection, maybe. Between him and your flesh blobs. In this case, in the shape of the monolith. Interesting creatures, to say the least. Anyway.
Yeah, can we stop having this soul-to-soul moment and you get the fuck out of here?
Little rude, but all right. Yes, I'll go thoroughly explain how roughed up I am, if you will. Thank you, and, goodbye. And you see him sort of... Huh?
I think I'm also going to cut his control points in half, see how that goes.
Maybe. So, you see the man turn into flies and fly off, and out of the surrounding woods, you see about, I don't know, probably a couple million flies fly out of the woods around you, just all around. And just join with him into a massive swarm that just floats away, zooms away. Meaning there were a lot more flies in the area. He was not all of them, or he was not being all of them at that time. Anyway, he is now gone. So now,
do we want to just charge in there or take a nap or something first?
I vote for the nap.
it would, wouldn't you?
Agreed.
Let's see how
Honestly,
rough is
honestly,
everyone.
That's what I was
I'm
about to ask.
fine.
How many of us need to short rest? Because I can cast Catnap once
If
per
you
long
all
rest.
need some HP, come to me. Speaking of which, come here, Harry. That's the wrong button.
I mean-
Well,
We should probably get Islay and the others to come back from the ship now.
Actually, that was probably when I'd be arriving.
yeah. Also, by the way, Dion, I feel like with awakened durability, so long as it was like a short rest, something you could do over a short rest, and it was only like 1d8, would be more acceptable.
Well, it spends hit dice. That's
Yeah.
its resource.
Yeah, you could spend hit
To
dice
do it over
heal
a short
creatures.
rest in 1d8 is
1d8 plus
counterintuitive?
your... If you say so.
I mean, you could always modify it to heal a little bit more.
It was already 2d8 plus con plus
Oh,
half
never
level.
mind. Oh, that's pretty good.
Th-
That uses your hit
notably-
dice. That oh Jesus, that's OP.
And he has a d6 hit dice, by the way. Anyway, so
Honestly,
Yes.
I kind of need a short rest because my class reaches kind of rely on that. among
oh,
other
true.
points.
You
Yeah,
you
we
do
can
need 3 points.
we can definitely afford an hour.
Here's the thing: I have catnap. I can speed up a short rest for 3 of us. I believe it is.
Or we could just take an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm feeling fine,
Good.
but it's
I haven't
alright.
taken any damage.
So, does anyone want to
Damage. I'm
explain to
feeling
me?
Perfect.
Does anyone want to explain to me why there were just a bunch of nano machines, presumably flying out of the forest?
You're drunk.
You gonna try
What?
to gaslight him? What?
What? I just got here from the ship.
Lay
What?
down.
No.
There was
Oh,
a weird
he's
man
talking
made
to
of
me.
bugs who said he was pestilence, I think.
Listen to Anna. She's going crazy. You're drunk.
Anna's
you are
always
trying
been
to gaslight.
crazy. It's not new.
I'm not crazy.
I was
Sure.
crazy once. They put me
Yeah,
in
she
a
was-
room.
Yeah, I was
with
gonna-
rats.
You've
Oh,
done it.
man. Oh, you're
Right
so
there, though.
lucky. You're
Right
so
there, though.
lucky.
Oh, hey, Multi, you want to know something really
I
funny?
didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna DM it to you.
Alright. Man, what are my numbers? I gotta pull my numbers up, actually.
Okay, that lab is done.
Oh, if it was one
All
higher.
right, I can focus up a bit more.
You are so close.
That's my comment, Multi.
You're right.
You're welcome.
Wait.
You're all very welcome.
Keep in mind, in order to do that,
So,
you have to do that before the result is proclaimed.
Oh, I know. Easy enough.
So, there was a weird man made of these bug-like things, not entirely sure about that, who claimed he was pestilence. And he said he was trying to scam the Adventurers Guild, which made me really happy. So we had to rough him up a bit. And he fought back. And he was a coward and kept flying and bullshit.
God damn it, we never got my AI specs.
I do defend.
Admittedly, I did do a lot of other stuff.
Oh well, it's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I suppose at least he was scamming the Adventurers Guild. I think that's all I'm going to take from this.
Yeah, let's kick back for a little bit. You'll get to
all
mid-bay.
those other bug things seem to be similar to what he was made of. I'm not entirely sure. They were weird.
Honestly, who needs healing, by the way? 'Cause
How long will your temp
sacrifice
HP last,
I
by the
don't.
way? Given
A
from the
minute.
train? Minute?
a minute. It doesn't last that long. It just lasts for a minute.
Oh, that's what that was. That makes more sense. All right.
It'd be a little bit OP if you could just have like 48 hit points for an entire dungeon.
I know. I was wondering. I was like, huh? All right. Cool. So,
I do want to ask, who actually needs hit points? Because I can just sacrifice the train to heal you up, so you have to waste hit dice.
I am 5 HP off max.
No,
right,
listen. Don't. I can do this without spending resources. Here you
But
go,
I-
Anna.
I get my train back on a short rest.
All right.
No,
go
we
ahead.
can't be spending resources.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm a warlock, Trusty. I get all my shit back on a long rest for the most part.
He's
Sure.
a war.
True. He is a war
I am-
sleepy boy.
I am literally just a warlock. Except actually based around sleeping.
Yeah, he's a warlock based on a little bit of a nappy boy. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's get this.
So just enter that chart or
Yeah.
I'm not hurt.
I think.
alright, Anna, you get 5 hit points back.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think the other one who was damaged was like Harrier, and that's Harrier got healed up already.
Yep, and surgery
I'm
comes back
perfectly
on
fine.
short
I also
rest
flew.
too.
So we're going to be taking a short rest. Let's see.
The boys come over and they chat. Sticky Keys, who was hanging back this entire time because there was a fight, come out and they start chatting with like the idiots. They step down and have some lunch. And, they have a little bit of a snacky.
Also, multi. I am no longer in the sky. By the way, you can take it off.
Oh, true. And Anna's no longer
Falling.
infected. Yeah.
So, generally throughout this dungeon, who do we want to have a boost to initiative? Like, who do we generally
Smart
want
people.
going first
That's up
in
to you
combat?
guys.
I have no idea. I don't know how. The problem is every situation will call for something different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do we want like one
I don't think
person to just
poison
generally
would
have
call
a
for-
higher initiative bonus and then just like let someone else go like right after? And oh wait, no, that doesn't really work.
I think
Damn.
what we probably want to do
So-
is if you can boost someone's initiative, boost the person with the lowest initiative. That way
Okay,
we
who
have
has the
a
lowest initiative? I have a +8. I was
+7.
gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on someone during
I
the short
definitely-
rest.
I definitely think that's better to place on our lowest initiative person. That way we're all higher, or at least our minimum is
Yeah.
higher.
I have one of the higher initiatives in the party.
I think I have a lower initiative. Maybe.
Mine's a +8.
Mine's a +6 with advantage.
I'm +7.
I have 2.14.
Let me look at mine. Mine is a 5.
Looking like it's
Okay.
2.14 then.
I could actually cast it twice with 2 magic circles.
To you.
It's up to you.
Up to you.
It's probably not going to be able to be used very often during the actual dungeon, so yeah, I'll go ahead and cast it twice.
Alright, who are you giving it to?
I'm gonna give it to the 2 lowest, so Alden and Abaddon.
Alright. How big of an increase is it?
Thank you kindly.
1d8
D8.
whenever you roll initiative.
Alright.
Yeah, that wasn't a nat 1.
Crazy. Shit.
Cool, I did in that one.
Congratulations. So happy for you.
So for the next 8 hours, you get to add a D8 to your initiative.
Thank you kindly.
Very nice. All right. Well, anything else you guys would like to do in your pre-dungeon prep?
I'll write my list. I'll just write a list of like what. I'll just write a list. Oh, actually, wait a second. Can I check around real quick? Just do a nature check, see what's around the surrounding area. I forget if we checked this already.
Not really. Not that I remember.
Okay, can I do one?
Sure. Go ahead. Just nature check or survival.
I'll do nature. At least I do actually have it.
So what exactly are you looking for, by the way? Probably should ask.
I was looking to see if I could recognize any of the font, if I could recognize any specific plants.
I see. None of the flora looks familiar to you, nor does it look poisonous, what you know.
It's fine. I was more trying to see if there's gonna be like how steep the ground was gonna be in poison. Like if the fauna was incredibly poisonous, then maybe the ground would be, and that would be helpful. But all right, my dice said no.
Yep, that is how that works sometimes. It's really unfortunate.
During the short rest, Anna will just go into the forest and grab a snack
Fair enough.
for her and probably Brolnaeus and maybe someone else if they want it.
Alright.
All right. Well, very cool. Is there anything else?
Yep. Time to does anyone else have like some pre-dungeon prep they want to do?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good. Most everything I want is post dungeon, so I'm good.
Same.
Brolnaeus is just
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Cool.
In that case, let's get on to it, shall we? So,
Yeah.
you guys approach the door. The door that's been there this entire time, sitting there, glowing, giving off a magical sort of energy. And you can feel, and you can see, I guess Brolnaeus as well, you can see a sort of fog-like substance rolling off of the door. It's with your magical sight, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It seems thick. Normal magic sort of seems to permeate the air in a very sort of even way. Less so congealed like it is right now. It seems like actual moisture in the air as opposed to just faint wisps of wind. It's as if the area beyond that door is so thick with magic that it's, well, that it's... I don't know what the word I was going for. Lots of magic. So,
Yeah.
who opens the door?
Anna will volunteer too.
All right.
And I volunteers as tribute.
Yeah.
I'll stand behind you and give you a thumbs up. Good.
Before Anna actually opens the door, she'll quickly talk to Ilu through her connection. Say, "Do you want to come into this one?"
You see that Ilu seems to be reacting oddly to that thick magic. It seems to be also visible through the ethereal plane. Well, and he sniffs it. And you see him touch it, and you share all your senses with Ilu, right?
Yeah, and Anna too can actually see into the ethereal plane, although not as far.
Oh, I was referring to feeling. For the first time, you get a sense of feeling, like touch, from Ilu when he comes in contact with the stuff.
Oh,
It seems to be
yeah.
semi-tangible to him. And he seems semi-tangible while inside of it. Semi. It's as if the magic is sort of fusing the realms a little bit. But that being said, Anna, you open the door. Or no, you haven't got a response from Ilu yet.
Yeah.
I would be fine to join, but I don't think I'll be of much use here. I suppose I could identify creatures,
If you want
but...
to come in, you can come in. You don't have to.
In that case, I think I'd rather stay out here. No telling what
Okay,
magic
keep
this
watch for us.
concentrated. I'll let you know if anyone approaches.
Okay. And with that said, Anna will open the door.
You open the door, and that magic fog that was leaking out of the door blasts out. You feel it. And actually, the rest of you sort of feel it as well. It's like a wind that has a sort of faint scent to it. A scent of something else. Otherworldly of sorts. Yet familiar. The smell of the sea. But only to somebody who's never been there. The smell of a nice warm meal, but only to someone who's never tasted it. There's a sense of unknowability to it. The descriptive words are just out of reach, as if the knowledge is slipping from your brain of what it could possibly be, and yet it's so very familiar. But it's tangible. You can feel it. It's oppressive in some instances. And for Anna, it's oppressive. You can feel it. It's like it's pushing up against your skin. It's like you've just entered a pressure chamber, or opened the door to a pressure chamber. And the mist begins to envelop the area. And before you know it, your magic sight is rendered effectively null, as you can't even see 5 feet in front of you with it. Well, let's get to it then, shall we?
Yeah, it's only a
Yep.
fog. Well, we'll be fine.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't appreciate the meta joke.
I'm trying to. What meta joke are you referring to? I was just making a comment.
Yeah, Ricky, how dare you make a meta joke?
How dare you make a Dark Souls joke and Dark Souls reference here?
That's not what I was trying to do.
I thought you were better than that, Ricky.
Anyway, yeah.
Listen,
so,
I might be
Don't worry, guys.
stuff I think, but
Don't worry, guys. All fog does is give you a 50% chance to miss.
so,
Everyone's favorite route from Gen 4.
so, well, I guess we better go first, huh? And Sticky Key steps up, and they step in. And you can't hear him anymore. As for what you guys see, it is... Yeah, it looks like a fog wall, alright? It's... looks like a fog wall from Dark Souls or Elden Ring, except it's
It
like
is
a bluish... Blue and
Truly
orange.
unfortunate. Only one person can enter at a time.
No, you can all enter at the same time. It's fine.
Truly unfortunate.
Everyone
Looks like you're
get in the line. Get in the line. Press A. Press A.
Guys, where are the fucking summoning signs? I feel like this is a pretty big boss, and I know their health will be doubled.
Guys,
But I feel like
we can't win. We need to let me solo her.
Anyway,
It's Jover, man. It's Jover.
you guys
Guys,
walk in,
make sure you have your fucking white bone equipped in case we need to pour it out.
and you find yourselves somewhere
Don't forget
else.
to pop your Elder Rune.
Elder Rune?
And inside is a grand chamber, wrought of metal and stone. And upon closer inspection, actually, everyone make me a perception check.
Perception, you sure? I'm arguably good at those.
Arguably, could be considered that.
Could be.
Possibly, maybe, perhaps.
Can I guidance myself for this?
Sure, this is guidanceable.
Oh, I rolled real bad.
Cool, 28.
Don't worry, I'll make up for it. You're welcome, Alden.
I'll
You
try
done
my
for
best.
it.
Nope. This is bullshit.
All right, so, what the general consensus of the group is. Bronius, you're blind. What the general consensus of the group?
Suddenly just traded sight with
You need
Anna.
to keep moving through the fog wall, dumbass. You can't stop halfway through.
God, we should just leave Boris behind. He's such a noob.
Exactly. This is how this works. You're holding up the line.
I bet he's never done a soul level 1 run before.
Bronius, you're distracted by the absolute oppressive feeling of the magic. It seems to be your monolith is shiny, right?
Yes.
All right, so it seems to be reacting weirdly to this
Also,
place.
I've greatly reduced my control points, so now I can't have 3 big boys out of it.
Fair enough. Appreciate it. Thank you. But either way, your monolith and any other shinies you have react very oddly to this place. They seem to almost be fusing with it a little bit, not in like the sense that it seems to be permeating them more than it is you guys. The magic seems to be enveloping them more fully and completely than it is you. For you, it's pressing against your skin and your soul even, but for them it seems to be, as I mentioned, permeating them. But, that being said, inside is a chamber. A very, very large chamber. Inside you can see a statue. A massive statue of a man. With a large beard. And in one hand, a circuit board. In the other, a magic circle. Pressed up and posed in a grandiose pose. At the bottom, there seems to be writing, but none of you are close enough to really get a good look of it. Anna, you can hear this place. It seems to be old. As if you could hear an age, I suppose. It's something about it just feels off about the sound. It's as if it's simultaneously muffled and an echo chamber at the same time. Sound is behaving oddly with the way that the magic is permeating the air. It's like, I guess, an echo chamber with a lot of mist in it, which is sort of what would produce that effect. Anyway, and there is an echo, a very faint one, of you all. Anyway, you walk in, and Sticky Keys is ahead, and they're looking around. and they seem in awe of this. They've never explored ruins as such, and so it seems to be a new experience for them. The idiots, Bob is also sort of marveling at all. Octavius is like, he's got his eyebrows raised, and he's just kind of, this is pretty cool. He's got a little smirk on his face. Or sorry, not Octavius, Ophidic. Octavius is stone-faced. He's chilling. Octavius is chilling. But Ophidic's got the smirk and the raised eyebrows. You guys left Larry on the ship, because if he comes in here, he's probably going to die. Yeah. And because of that, Bob had to leave his Gatling gun behind, because without Larry, that thing ain't going to work for very long. And then it's just going to be dead weight.
You're right. I wish there was someone in the group that could fix it.
Maybe that's what Easley was doing back at the ship, is he was getting the exact rundown of the machine from Larry so that he knew exactly what normally goes wrong. Perhaps. Yeah, I guess Bob has his Gatling gun strapped to his back. Never mind. Cool.
If only there was a Starlight in the group that could fix it. If only.
Wow.
Anna's currently glowing with excitement.
Yeah.
If only.
Anna, you
Anna's
can
currently
feel...
glowing with excitement.
You remember that feeling, Anna, when you were at the Illusionist and you met your mother?
Yeah.
That sort of general sense that she had about her? You can feel that from this place.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it feels wrong, yet right. As if something's off about it. It's been tweaked. The nature itself has been altered.
Anna's both excited and confused.
Valid. The feelings are clashing inside of Anna. But yeah, that being said, let's see. What else? All right. Yes. No. There's writing at the base of the statue. And there seems to be, and it stretches out for a long way. The door you see would be at the very end of like the corridor that you guys are currently looking at. So that door is actually a ways away. It's just best picture I could find. So.
Wow, that door looks really close. It must be really big.
Shut up.
Is the language on it a language someone here would understand or know how to read?
Let me see.
What is the language?
The language on the writing on the plaque is arcane, and yet it seems
Anna can
twisted. It's a variant of arcane that you've never seen before. You can see the arcane characters, but they're written in such a way that it's odd. If you were to read it out loud, it would sound like a jumbled... Yeah, it'd sound like gibberish, sound like a jumbled mess. Actually, wait. Let me see what Anna knows. I gotta check something real quick.
See what gibberish sounds like.
I gotta know. Does she have it? She does not? Haha! Alright. Cool.
Please speak gibberish.
Anna casts comprehend languages and asks for one of Bralneus's followers to go up to it.
It's a good thing Auroras isn't here. Because it's two languages.
Someone phone him. Get him to join here real quick. What's the other language? Maybe someone else knows it.
Do you read it aloud, Anna?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you read it aloud, Anna?
After using comprehend languages, yes.
Cringe.
Don't see that, Mr. I bought a helm of comprehend languages.
True.
Well, actually, technically, now that I think about it, this isn't a language so much as it's a cipher. Alright. Yeah, no, it's arcane. It's using the arcane alphabet. Do you read it aloud, Anna? Because when you touch it with your comprehend languages, you just get back the gibberish that the arcane would give you. It says
yes.
something. You read it aloud. Islay, it is in fact Moonrune. Phonetically, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's Moonrune written in the arcane alphabet.
Neat. So,
And as to what it says, where did I write it down? Where's my notebook? There.
Guys, who's ready for another AI logic puzzle? This is gonna
It's
be
not
so
an
much
AI
fun.
logic puzzle. It's not a logic puzzle at all.
I can't wait for the AI logic puzzle, bro. It's gonna be
That sounded
so cool.
defensive.
It's
we really
actually-
love the
so
last
defensive.
AI logic puzzle.
It's actually
think-
worse.
I think this dungeon could use an AI logic puzzle, guys.
It's actually worse. It's bad poetry. That I
AI word puzzle.
Okay.
AI generated Wordle.
It would be nice if I could find it.
That's why historians it's why we always lose history. Historians are like multi, keep losing everything.
Shut up. I'm not very organized.
True. Why didn't the historians stop the Great Fire? You know, in the Library of Alexandria?
Yeah, I get what you are.
Why didn't they stop it?
Why are there cornbread recipes?
Oh no, man.
Because those are
that's
just
what it
as
is.
important, Multi.
Why are
Have you
there
ever
Stardew
had
Valley
bad
notes?
corn? Have you ever had bad cornbread?
Why are there so many Stardew Valley notes? Oh crap, that's right. My sister stole my notebook a while back and wrote notes. Wrote her Stardew Valley notes in it.
You know, you probably there's this thing called a Wikipedia. Very good for information when you want to looking for a game.
That would be great if she would use that. Instead, she snatches my D&D notebook, my Torus event notebook, no better. Oh, look, there's what's real name.
Actually, it is the cornbread recipe. It is actually the cornbread recipe. It's written there.
Guys, I found Wit's true name.
For no
Woo!
reason, they decided to put a cipher.
Exactly, you're right, King. The cipher is the cornbread recipes. How could he be so blind?
Oh crap, you're right. Let me just
I mean, does cornbread technically?
But Multi's looking for to use Stardew notes for his puzzle.
whisk together dry ingredients.
Cornbread.
That's such a stupid bit. Alright, I can't find it. So, I am just gonna go off memory, so if this isn't phonetically pleasing, I am so sorry. Probably wasn't great to begin with.
You sure you didn't make it on like a Google Doc or something?
No, it was handwritten. It probably just wasn't in that notebook, which is odd because I normally use that notebook for my notes.
Or maybe your sister stole it when she saw it.
She doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah, when she came over, though, she saw you writing it and was like, I need that again.
Anyway. Two sides of the same coin. One knowledge, one mystery. These things are viewed as opposites, as we view technology and as we view magic. Except something most people forget. Technology is not knowledge. At least, not in the domain of the divine. No, people forget. Oh, shoot, what was that line? People forget. And they never consider that a woman can love a child, yet not the mother of that child. And that is what the first plaque says, roughly, from what I remember off the top of my head.
So you would see them staking
Oh, Anna's gonna go through all of them.
Oh wait, not that one.
Alright. As you progress, there is another whatchamacallit. There's another plaque further down the
By the way,
hallway.
I'd like to say I'm not saying what they say out loud until I hear all of them, but I will tell Anna to keep reading.
Oh, okay, understandable. So,
He's got a bad feeling about this, and so I don't want I don't want it to be known yet.
fair enough. You step forward. Allow me to share you a tale. A tale of a child born to both sides of that coin. Next plaque. Keep in mind, as you're going, you can feel that sort of magical pressure increasing. I'm just gonna remember the base idea I had for this and put it into prose on my own. So if it's a little stuttery, don't mind me.
Listen, when in doubt, Multi, just go back to your AI puzzles.
No! It's this. I mean, this isn't really much of a puzzle, but it's fine.
Just make
Never gonna let you
cornbread.
go down.
True, just make cornbread.
Just make cornbread. Perfect.
The next one says, to be born of the efforts of knowledge, yet with the ability to touch the unknown, that ether beyond this world. Next plaque. I reiterate, people assume that technology and magic are separate entities, and they are. But you can have mixed aspects. Reality is but time and space. They can merge. Why not other things? Chaos and magic leads to the unpredictable. And yet it leads to things such as luck. While not considered opposites, they can combine. Next plaque. I should really get some music in here, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Might help the vibe.
You know,
Vibe's
a little
off.
bit of creepy music to go along with the terrible poetry.
Shut up. It's really bad prose, I'm aware. I had actual, like, cetics and crap. Not cetics. Like, a sonnet written out. I think that's what it's called. I'll just play some Darkest Dungeon. Let's see, get that to a reasonable volume. All right. And so to those who would seek my key, you must fully understand what it took to make it. Next plaque. To build things, to combine things, to make as one. And you hear, off in the distance, something like stones falling a little bit. Things settling, you know? And next plaque. To those who would seek my key, I need you to understand me, the Artificer King, as I was once dubbed long ago. And so, it's you step forward, and you're starting to approach the door now. You're getting closer. And then, Alden, make me a perception check.
All right, give me a second. I was looking at a different screen.
Understandable.
Perception, professional. I don't. 23.
You think you might hear something, but you're not quite sure what it might be. Might be dripping water, might be something else.
I have, let me check. I have blind sight up to 30 feet. Is there anything within 30 feet of me that's invisible?
Not blind sight. It's something distant. The reason I had you roll it is because you, by far, have the best natural senses of anyone in the group. Being an elf.
I thought it might have been something trying to sneak up on us that's invisible.
And so, I give you these challenges 3. In hopes that you will one day understand me. So, do you accept my challenge? Alden, make another perception check.
Nerd. Can I roll higher than like a fucking 12, please?
No.
Is Anna able to?
Alright. You see some more plaques further down, and you start making your way towards them.
I'm gonna tell them to stop. What? We've gone far enough right now.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I still need to explain what they say.
Yeah, that's true.
So, first off, has everyone in here been sworn to secrecy? I'm going to assume no.
Sworn to secrecy about what?
I don't think I made any swore.
That was out of character. I assume we didn't sign a contract for secrecy, right?
Nope.
I don't believe we did.
That's what I thought.
I would never sign that willingly. I never would sign that willingly.
So I'm gonna tell everybody to gather around me. That includes you, Anna. And I'm gonna ask, could I request of everybody absolute secrecy? Anything that happens here stays between us.
There's the little camera things that me and I think Alden has.
We are currently recording you, yes.
Actually, I'm your supervisor. Those aren't needed on this mission.
Good. Can we turn those off, or are they already off?
They're not going to be functional in here.
Good. Good. So, spill the beans a little on this. Definitely sort of a technomancy vibe going on in here.
Technomancy? What's technomancy?
Where you combine tech and magic.
The thing the Starines keep trying to do and keep failing to do.
Yes. That.
Sounds valuable.
That's illegal.
Theoretically.
Sounds like a pain
Sure
in the
is.
fucking sounds like a pain in the fucking ass is what it sounds like.
Yep. So?
How is technomancy possible? It's not.
Well, I'm here to tell you, I don't know. What I do know is that this dungeon gives technomancy vibes and is apparently the dungeon of the Artificer King, if anybody knows who that is.
That'd be a history check?
Sure, everyone can make the history checks if you'd like to.
I would.
So pretty much, I'm pretty sure natural 20 fails here. But because it's funny and I'm playing Anna, I'm gonna make one anyway because Anna's been rolling hilariously well on these. Didn't this time.
I mean, yeah, you rolled a 13. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, no. Abbott would have no interest in anything like this. He's not gonna roll one.
Fair enough.
What is this babble about?
Well, in that case, I guess I can roll one for the other folks.
Probably a good idea.
Here's Bob's. Great. I don't know why that was
9.
advantage.
He knows.
It's a whole 9, yeah.
Oh, he knows.
Bob had one single brain cell. Huh?
Oh.
Octavius sure knows what's going on. Let's see. Oh, well, good on you, Fiddick.
Nice.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
I haven't given guidance to anyone else. He can have it.
Oh. Alright. 26. I've heard of artificers, but they're things of rumor, legend even. Essentially, from what I've seen of artificers, well, they seem to use a clockwork-like mechanism around magical seeming things. Not sure if that counts as technomancy, though.
Fair, I suppose. The plaques on the wall are talking about a more direct convergence, though.
Oh, you can understand it?
Yes, it's in Moonrune.
I mean, he has been kind of just stopping and looking at them for like a good while.
Well, I mean, Anna's been reading them aloud.
Yeah.
That is fair.
They sound like gibberish. To anyone who understands Arcane, they also still sound like gibberish.
So, how do we want to go about this? Best case scenario, this is just a strong magic item, and all of the plaques are lies. Worst case scenario, the plaques are telling the truth.
And we get burned for heresy.
Perhaps. I don't know the laws regarding this.
But I know the laws regarding this, since I'm from Solar.
Sure.
That seems a very important...
Make a history check. It would be kind of obscure.
Yeah, obscure. It's probably like very recent in mine. Didn't like the war only happen not too long ago between the Starin and the Elves?
I wouldn't really call it a war, more like a diplomatic incident. It was only about 300 Trial of War years ago, so 3,000 Earth years. No, as for whatchamacallit.
That's 23 for that history check.
No, there are no laws on anything involving technomancy because everyone views it as impossible.
It's
not illegal.
It's tech. I'll be honest with you. I feel like the second we mention anything about technomancy and find actual proof of it working, it'll be illegal.
Well, because the
thing will still get burned at the stake for it. Yeah.
The thing is, the thing about technomancy, the reason that it's the thing that's illegal is trying to understand magic. It's trying to understand the source of magic, the ether. It's trying to understand mystery itself. That's what's illegal, because that's what's a danger. Technology isn't illegal in Solar, not by any means.
Don't care going to get crushed under a rock for my heresy.
Okay.
Does that mean if everyone forgets about the mystery, does magic come back?
Huh?
Does that mean if everyone forgets about the mystery, would the magic come back?
Yes, that is what that means.
What if we solve the mystery of why the magic disappeared?
Hey guys, let's go kill the guy who knows the answer.
True!
We can
beat his ass!
We got magic back. Let's go kill him.
Let's go beat his ass.
If he dies, the magic will come back. We figured it out.
Little bit of a spoiler alert. They
simple.
know who it is. They've tried.
And
Clearly they
still
don't try hard
succeed where
enough.
they failed. Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. No. So, do you explain to them
I'm
what
getting
what
a
it is said
I'm-
so far, or just giving like a summary?
I explained to them what they said. Yeah.
Okay.
Once we've been sworn to secrecy, that is.
Fair enough. You know, once everyone swears to secrecy. By the way, the idiots agree at least.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob
I
says.
can keep a secret.
Bob does say that he will keep it will keep it a secret as his contract will allow him to.
I don't know what exactly that entails, but it's good enough for me.
Fair enough.
The pretty much what I'm pretty sure it entails is there's one guy above him and he has to know.
Geralt?
I trust that one guy.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's also if you murder somebody, he does have to tell the boss man. That's more what it kind of.
What if I murder him so that he doesn't tell the boss man?
That's illegal.
Not if they don't know.
You know, essentially.
Not a crime if there are no witnesses.
Essentially, he can
had a
vouch for
tragic
people.
fall in battle during the latest dungeon.
He fell multiple times on his own knife. So tragic.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Well. Yeah, no, that being said,
do we want to accept these 3 challenges? Risk being burned at the stake, assuming we complete them?
I mean, honestly, do we have much of a choice? If we don't do this, someone else will just come in. The Adventurer Guild already knows about this. And at the very least, if we somehow discover the mysteries of magic, we could just get someone to memory wipe it from our mind.
I don't think we're going to be discovering the mysteries of magic.
I
More
think that's
so
unlikely
learning
as
about
well.
how this guy managed to combine them.
It's
I
either
wanna
us
do
or the
it.
Avengers Guild. And I'll be honest with
I've
you,
been getting
at
a
the very
weird
least,
feeling
we
from this
can-
place, and I want to do it.
At the very least, we can report this if it's dangerous.
Fair enough. Let's just hope we don't get burned for it.
Yeah, we could just ask somebody to remove any of the information from our mind.
Might not have a choice, depending on how serious this is. Everyone else up for it?
Yeah.
By the way, oh, there's King.
He's
Alright.
muted. Does he know? Hello? We
Hello?
can't hear you. If you're
Um,
speaking, we can't hear you because you're muted in Discord. If you could hear that. I don't know if you can hear us.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hello.
Computer crash.
Oh. There. Hello.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
unfortunate.
that's what happened.
fair enough.
I was gonna say my silence was conditional. And it said your silence is permanent.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well then, I suppose we should continue.
All right.
I'm
I
gonna
guess
keep
we
reading.
Yep, I guess we accept the challenges.
Okay.
Everyone be on your guard.
Anna will
Yeah.
go for and continue reading.
The first challenge is that of essence, of ether, of knowledge, but not the same knowledge as that divine. What was the word I used?
Gobbledygook.
but not the same knowledge as that. I had a word. Shoot. I'm just gonna restart. The first is an
Divine
essence
divine being.
of ether. The other is the essence of application. To apply one's self and one's curiosity. If your curiosity is not one tied to knowledge, curiosity is separate. A thing of those simply wishing to create. Alden, make another check. Perception check. And actually, Anna, you could probably make one this too.
Wouldn't Octavius also be able to make one, or?
I guess he is a wood elf, yeah. Shoot, make a fair point.
Yeah, he's a wood elf. That's enough 12. Why can't I roll higher than a 12?
Don't worry, Anna's better than you. She'll make up for where you'll never succeed.
Oh, I forgot he has advantage. I think Octavius
Okay,
passed,
wait.
guys.
I mean, he has a plus
Failed it.
19, so yeah, no shit.
It's like his one gimmick.
Maybe he should have 2 gimmicks.
And actually, Alden, you also beat the DC in case you're wondering. This time, at least.
Neat.
You hear that sound from before, but it's closer now. It's more distinct. Instead of what might have been dripping waters or pebbles falling on things, it's instead distinct sounds, distinct clipped noises, perhaps even notes. You're not quite sure. Is that music?
Does anyone else hear that music?
Other than 3 people I
A
mentioned?
melody?
Nobody else
No.
can.
Not really, no.
Here, I'll focus a bit more so you can hear it, Brownius.
Oh, true. Actually, Brolnaeus can hear it as well, because he can hear it through Anna.
Oh, I can hear it now. It's a little odd.
What are the chances is one of those
Next question, what is that melody? Is a real one?
You see,
that melody?
you see Octavius's face fall.
You know what it
It's
is?
on the floor? What the hell?
Like, he looks, well, he looks terrified, actually, genuinely terrified.
What is it?
Face?
We've got to get out of
Octavius.
here.
Why?
It knows where we are.
Okay, literally.
And then he's gonna bolt back towards the entrance. He is sprinting.
Guys, I don't think he knows it's a fog gate. You can't go back out.
And as you say that, he can't get back out.
Everyone
Boss
should have.
first.
Oh, alright. Noted. Something terrifying's ahead.
Thank
Let's keep our wits
it
about
knows
us.
we're here. Are there any other pathways we can go to that's away from the music?
It's on one of the, it's coming from one of the side corridors. Actually from behind you. One of the side
tall are
corridors
the
you
ceilings?
passed. Ceiling
Also.
is about 40-50 feet tall.
I'm going to start going by ceiling now.
Fair enough. Also, I will say these corridors are very, very large. They are quite sizable. And step forward. You must find the way to understand these essences. That of the ether, and that of application. In order to do so, only then will you find the way to bring them together. Only then will you... And you all feel a little bit of something. A trembling, rumbling. And then a scream. A yell. A guttural shout.
That coming from Octavius?
No, it's coming from Sticky Keys, who scouted ahead.
Afraid of the S's.
Whew!
Sucks to be them.
Because Octavius has rushed forward, and he's at the door that you guys can see. That's up ahead.
Did you say he rushed forward at all?
I'm saying that now. Before he went back to the entrance door, and now he's running back, and he's climbing at. He's like banging at it, pulling out.
I'm gonna try to find Sticky Keys Man.
It's coming from the same place as the music.
I'm going... Well, I assume that fucker already knows we're here, so I'm gonna quickly try to save Sticky Keys, shouldn't I? Assuming he's not slaughtered by the time I get there.
And
what fun music to hear.
And this is actually, you guys do hear this, at least the music box bit of it. And you see Danny.
Am I the only one not hearing music right now?
What?
There is no music right now, no.
I hear music.
I don't?
Turn me up.
I don't.
Here,
No,
let me
you
actually,
deafen me.
Why
No.
you?
let me turn it up then.
Why not play it through a ode?
Turn me up.
Yeah,
'Cause
why
I-
play it through
You
you?
can't afford it.
Because I wanted to have more precise control
Can't
over it.
afford AOD anymore.
You have pretty decent control over a fucking dude. And it doesn't deafen people because they have to turn you up.
Yeah, I have no way to balance you and it, so it's super hard for me to notice.
All right, let me know when it's too loud for everyone.
You need to talk also.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that.
Alright.
Multi, this isn't gonna work. I'm sorry.
This is a bad
Ah.
idea.
Yeah.
And I understand, good in the head, it's just not gonna work very well in practice,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay, fine then. Where is it? I'm just gonna pause this. And
I had a whole ass other music on, and it is the entire wrong genre, let me tell you.
I hope this is the one that I found before. It is.
Its lyrics are fitting though.
Alright.
Much
So,
better.
yes. So that being said, you hear sounds, and once the rest of you hear it, once it's close enough, I need you all to make me wisdom saves.
I'm rushing over to help Sticky Geese, so...
Alright.
Instead,
would
can I
probably
gouge out
also
my
be doing
ears?
that.
I'll do it.
I mean, I'll make a wisdom save,
With a
but
22 pass?
I don't think I have a choice.
Does it fall under
It does.
Does it fall under cross and discipline? Yes.
Yes,
Cool.
it does.
Do you ever been charmed or frightened?
Can I gouge out my ears to not make the save? Like, just remove the entire fucking ear.
Unfortunately,
I'm
it's less
gonna
about...
quickly add Flash of Genius to that. You know. Hope that makes it pass.
I also need one from... There we go. Alright. Let's see. Who else am I missing? One.
Oh, I really... Crap, man.
I guess if you want to gouge your ears out, yeah, but, like...
Then you're deaf. And also, you can still hear through.
I
air.
can cut that off. I can just not do that.
Ah, gotcha.
That's a selective thing. So,
mean-
you're telling me I can gouge out my ears just fine.
It's versus the frightened condition, but all right. Seems
Fright
a little
condition versus gouging out my ears. You know, I'm gonna leave it up to a coin toss, because you guys want to know my wisdom mod? It's a 0.
I believe in you!
Alright. 1, Brauneus just cuts his ears off. Just the whole damn earlobe. On a 2, he bawls.
You would have to be completely deaf for this not to affect you, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go without
also
hearing.
means you wouldn't be able to hear things through Anna either.
Why
Yeah.
not? Anna can see things through people.
That's what I'm saying, is that he'd have to deafen Anna too.
Yeah, and he
I
can
could-
turn it back on at some point, you know?
And then I would have to make the save. But you know, we cross that bridge when we get there.
You'd
We'll get
also
there
have
when we
to-
get there.
You'd also have to deafen all of your creatures.
They can still act separately from me. I just can't be listening in on them. And they're immune to the frightened condition.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm keeping my ears.
Lucky you.
Thank God.
I'm so proud of you.
18.
18.
It's a good try.
Me.
So anyone who got below a 20 now gains the
You
frightened condition.
motherfucker! We are.
And
Gonna throttle
alongside the feeling of terror, there's also what's the word that I'm looking for? A sense of awareness.
Unyielding rage.
The moment you're afraid of it, you seem to feel as if it knows where you are, as if it sees you.
Well, it can go shove it.
And it's making its way towards you. Islay, as for what you see when you come around where the corridor is, you see Ghosty Boy frantically dodging attacks from this thing, mainly by going intangible and flying around it. Thing is that you see it get one good hit on him.
I would not wait long enough. Alright, buddy.
Well, no, he's still a good 100 feet away. He's making his way back towards you guys. And it hits him while he's intangible.
Unlucky for him. I'm going to try to pull a gamer move. First off, I have two things I need
Anna's
to do.
also on her way over, just not in the air.
Thing
I guess if you
number...
guys are going.
Sorry, you
I guess
go.
if you guys are going. I guess if you guys are going after Stickies, maybe some of us should go grab Octavius because he's currently panicking.
Octavius is at the door.
Octavius is forward, to be fair.
Oh, he went
Octavius
forward?
is
Okay.
farther away from that thing than
Sorry,
we.
I thought he went to the other door to try and scare him as he moved.
He did.
He
And then
did,
he-
but he's ran back.
He turned around and sprinted away. Octavius, for the first
So-
time that you guys have known him, has shown a... This is the most you've seen out of him, emotion-wise.
I guess I'm gonna go follow them for Sticky Keys, try and go help him before he
So-
gets eaten by, well, I assume it was a music box.
Here's what I'm gonna do. First off, I am blessed by my power that I can just sort of create strings where I need them or want them. I'm gonna try to string up my ears so I can't hear.
Alright. Make me an ability check.
Alrighty.
Also,
Let's hope
to
this goes
those of
well.
you who are wondering, looks similar to this, but roughly about, I don't know, 25, maybe 30 feet tall.
Damn.
I'm gonna
big
lucky
boy.
that. Remembrance, my bad.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna
One better.
remembrance again.
Fair.
Guys, I didn't roll a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, you're able to, yeah, you're able to get your ears up pretty well, and you can't hear any more music.
Good. Next thing is I'm going to try to make 2 bulwarks of hell that kind of only fire in one direction.
What do you mean?
Hopefully, so bulwarks of hell just explode outwards.
Yeah.
There is no specific direction. I would like them to explode in one direction, sort of like half. That way it's sort of like a wall, while there's a wall of bad and then there's nothing on the other side.
Also, something else I should probably mention, by the way, when he gets whacked, he goes flying. Like, you see his body, like, for those of you in the main corridor, you do see his body. It goes flying across the corridor, and he smacks into one of the corners of the other corridors, because it's a little bit, there's like a column. He smacks into the column, and there's an initial, he's still intangible, by the way. There's an initial push, but you see as the material repels his body. And so he actively smacks into it, and he falls to the ground. And goes fully tangible.
So, I'm going to try to make those 2 bulwarks, and then I'm going to sort of throw them down in front of the music box.
Alright. Power checks.
Hopefully
What is the rest
creating 2 walls.
What is the rest of the party doing, by the way?
About how far is Mr. Intangible from me?
Yeah, where is it?
From you, about 100-ish feet, now that he's in the main corridor.
100 feet.
Cool. I will enter Berserk to get that nice.
I'm going to
speed
shout to stay back.
What do you mean?
Oh, I was about to
Before
burn
we-
a lot of athleticisms.
Before we do anything stupid, I'm going to shout to stay back. As I'm going to throw down 2 bulwarks of hell.
Hannah, how could you hurt things?
With those, you're... Yeah.
Okay.
It was definitely harder with the first one, but after you got the first one, the second one was a lot easier to make.
So, can I throw down the bulwarks of hell in front of the music box? Like, in between the music box and Anna? That way...
Sure.
Alright. So, I throw them down because they are, 40-ish feet in the air. When they hit the ground, they take fall damage. Meaning they bust instantly, and both of them explode into a wall. A one-sided wall, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
All right. The music box itself is still about. It's still in the side corridor. It's making its way towards the group, and you see it. It's still about good 100, maybe 150 feet away from that wall. So you just have a little bit of time, but it is moving. It's schmoving, brother.
Is anyone going to get sticky keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Good.
running in and grabbing them.
Then, after I throw those, I'm going to run.
Yeah. Keep in mind, the other members of Sticky Keys went down different corridors. Actually, the girl, the woman stayed with the rest of the group, but the other, Quazilva, zoomed off to a different corridor earlier.
Hannah, how could you hurt things?
Pretty good.
I've one of my fever dream potions. It can send that thing to the ethereal plane for a minute. If we need to use that, I need you to throw it. I'm going to hand you the fever dream potion.
Okay, Anna will take that, then quickly run to grab the guy from Sticky Keys.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna be on standby for any trouble.
Fair enough.
Actually,
to
it was
make
able
sure
to
that
hit
I
him.
get in and out as fast as possible, I'm going to burn an athleticism.
Continue what you're saying, Mr. Alden. Continue.
I just realized that thing could hit people out of the in the ethereal plane, so I could probably
Yes.
get them out of that. I didn't think
Not
about that.
necessarily. Those are two very different abilities.
That is true. He does not he doesn't go intangible by entering the ethereal plane. He goes intangible by messing with the way matter interacts with his body.
I was referring to the music box monster and not the sticky
Yeah.
keys.
But we have no. The thing is, being able to hit into the
Yeah, true,
ethereal plane and hitting out of the ethereal plane, two very different abilities. We have no guarantee that it can hit out of the ethereal plane.
Yeah, if we
And if you already have the potion, it's better to try to use it on it than not.
the problem is if it lasts for a minute, and that's a minute in the ethereal plane, and just able to do damage, just so we can't touch it.
Well, our
I'm
option
wrong
is
about
to
this.
run anyway, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. It's better to try than to not.
I agree.
As Anna did go into Berserk to start running in there, let's see what language I'm stuck on. Mammon. Cool.
Nobody ever speaks Mammon. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Do we have any way to tell the other people from Sticky Keys to group up on us or to hide?
Yes, they gave you sending stones, if you recall.
Cool. I don't have that. Someone else use them.
True, you didn't accept the magic items. Yeah.
I'll pull up my sense
Yeah.
while Anna goes to rescue the person, and I'll come in and relay what Islay wants to say.
Keep in mind, everyone who has a sending stone, this isn't just a pair of two sending stones, it's a group sending stone. So there's like six or seven of them that are all linked. Each of the scouts have one. Each of the idiots has one. So I would say there's probably about 8 that are all linked, and 2 members of the group have them. I assume Alden is one. Who is the other?
I would say probably Borneas or King.
Yeah, I'd probably have the other one.
All right.
So
Yeah,
my
sense.
my message is group up on us. Avoid the music at all costs.
You hear back from Quazilva. Music? What do you mean music? I don't hear anything.
Well, I'm not the one speaking to him.
Giant music box currently being blocked by Islay's string.
Is it like a magic item or something, or what do you mean
No,
music
giant,
box?
giant music box spouting out music. And moving like a golem. Octavius seemed really fucking terrified of it.
Octavius?
He's currently trying to get through the door we saw.
Oh crap! We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, well, the way back is blocked. So
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
So group up on us, and we need to move.
Yeah, I'll make my way over there. And bless you. And yeah, no, on my way. And he starts zooming back. Takes him roughly about 30 seconds maybe to get to you guys. He was far out. This place is massive, by the way.
During those 30 seconds, I'm going to endure a fruitless endeavor and attempt to reinforce the walls.
All right. Is that like an actual thing in your sheet, or would that be a power check?
So I'm trying to reinforce the string's strength, not the amount of needles. So that's definitely not a thing on my sheet. No.
So power check.
Is there any way I could assist him with that?
Maybe. What?
How would you do that? Exactly.
Yeah.
My powers are basically dreams, so he's trying to make him dream them stronger in a sense. I don't really know how to say it anyway. It's weird.
I mean, you do have the ability to manifest items, so
motivation.
maybe you're manifesting a sort of strength to this strings.
I actually do have a specific item that does it. Let me fucking find it, because it technically increases AC.
It's good
Where's
enough.
my
Anna could enhance. Is this worth a casting of enhance ability?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I have a shield item that increases
Okay,
AC.
your ability is, Easlay's abilities are in fact enhanced now.
All right.
Whichever thing it falls under, is that.
Actually, for the ability I'm using, not strength, dex or intelligence applies, but give me dex so I can run better.
Fair.
True.
Stand up, living
You have cat's grace.
Thank you. All right. What's coming from you,
advantage on
Alden?
the inevitable initiative check.
So
True.
yeah, and the lady, I forget her name, other Sticky Keys member is already with the rest of the group. So,
Alden, how are you helping again?
I'm just trying to do the math real quick. I'm going to use a shield item to increase the strength of the wool by basically technically raising its ability. Problem is that only lasts for, I think, a round or two. I can increase the rounds for 15 dream points. How long do we want it to last all?
Uh,
Oh no, wait! I think it's times. Never mind. So if we want like a strength pool of 3, and we want that to last for 3 rounds, that'd be, I think, like 60 points.
oh boy.
No, Robbie was speaking in
The shield item through my power check.
Well, so yes, that would be doable normally. By the way, no. So what I would suggest doing is just making a power check, and whatchamacallit, because it's an item, it's an object, so the object can't use your item. I would say just use a power check to make it stronger in general. Don't use any like specific stats for it.
Right,
I'll just go based off your power check.
Alright, I'll do that. Power check. I'm going to see if I can prophetic charge that. Let me check.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Right.
That's
Hold on.
This
You
is
get
the
the reroll?
time where we burn
Yeah,
all our resources
that.
to not die to the death monster.
Yeah, prophetic charge that, because that's bad. It's better. It's
Better. Better, I guess.
certainly better.
I'm going to use my reaction and a charge of the Ouroboros ring to help you out there, buddy.
Oh, neat.
25.
That's big.
That is pretty big.
25.
Yeah.
You're welcome, your boy Brolnay is remembering magic items!
Oh.
This
yeah.
ring hasn't been used since like 4 or 5 sessions!
You used it last session to uncrit something.
I did.
Oh,
I
true,
did.
actually.
I did do that.
Ever
since it's been in my possession, I've been using it, but you know.
Yeah, it was never used before that. So yeah, no, that's why it's such a nice item, by the way, in case you were wondering. So yeah, with your guys' combined efforts, about 6 seconds after you put the wall up and get it strengthened.
I have not rolled my strength check. They were trying to.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted things to get resolved first.
Make your
before I made mine. Alrighty. I've not necessarily got a lot I can add to this, but I do have advantage, and so we'll just hope for a nat 20. That's not
25.
quite a nat 20. That's a 6. I'm gonna lucky that. Remembrance? Smiley face?
Yeah.
Smiley face. Please roll better. Oh my god. Sorrow.
So, do you have another Ouroboros ring charge?
I do. It's my last one.
If I go below a 1, does that put me back up, right?
That is correct. It cycles around, which means it can go to
we
the
also
max
have
modifier.
one remaining hero dice.
So
we do have hero dice as well.
So for
Dion,
context, if you made it,
if you use the Ouroboros ring, I can change the natural 1 because I used the lucky. I get to pick which one I take. I could change the natural 1 into like a 15 or something, depending on what you roll.
no, it's after modifier. Remember?
It's after modifier, so I can't help
Oh,
you
it's
here.
after.
No. So what that means, by the way, in case you're wondering, is that makes the range for you 1 through 39.
After what?
So it starts decreasing. Okay. The way
Does
we
it
decided.
decrease the base roll?
No, that we talked about that. We nerfed it so it doesn't mess with the base roll. It messes with the after number. Number after modifier.
Okay. So it could be a 33, is what
Yes.
you're saying.
If he rolls maximum and it's an 8, that would make it, let's see, 1, so 32 is if he rolls maximum on that, which you don't want it to roll maximum, by the way. You want it to roll a 1. So the lowest you can get if you do that is a 32.
Why don't I want it to roll max?
Because if you only roll 1, it makes it a 39. The number determines how far it pushes it.
How would I get a 39 if it doesn't affect the base roll?
Also, you're making this sound very
What?
confusing. Yeah,
How does it affect
I think
after
Multi's
modifier
confusing.
numbers, but it also doesn't affect the base roll? But I can get a 39 by changing my nat 1 down to a 20.
So originally, it affected the base roll. That's what the original item did, by the way. And then by Sam's suggestion, I made it after modifier.
So after modifier would mean that if he rolled a 5 on my natural 1 there, which would be the 20, it would go down to a 15. Not, like,
Oh,
I have... Yeah, what? What do you think after modifiers means?
that's not how I viewed it.
Where in the number sequence is after modifiers? If not the total number there.
The way that I viewed it is that it would allow you to get below your minimum. So if you rolled a 1 and you had a 20, for instance, if you subtracted... Oh, shoot. Then it would cycle round.
Yeah, and that would be to
Yeah.
the base roll, not after modifiers.
Oh. I'm stupid. Yeah, you'd want to
Really?
add... You'd be better off
Yeah.
adding...
Alright. I'll leave it up to you if you want to add Brawlnaeus or not, but I will be Flash of Geniusing.
We also have the
I'm not
option
gonna add
to
it.
use our hero dice.
I think it's worth a hero dice considering I got a 6.
Yeah. Yeah,
I am neutral.
I can agree to that.
I like it better as base roll, if I'm gonna be honest.
I'd be fine with base roll at this point. I don't really know what the fuck all it does anymore, so...
It just
I don't think
messes
it's
with
worth
the number.
changing. I don't think it's worth changing
So-
right now. But are we
Yeah.
fine with using a hero dice, everybody?
That is a true
I'm fine with that.
I'm
consensus.
fine with it.
Sure.
This is really important. The better you this class, the faster
This
you
is
get.
your
Um,
last hero dice.
Multi is now holding all the Bane dice.
All of them, smiley face. But hey, it was worth it. All right, that's
That
a
was worth
35.
it. 35?
Yeah, Flash of Genius. Adds a
Oh,
+3.
fair enough.
Right? Is it rounded up or down? I think it's down.
Pretty
I
sure
didn't
it's
say.
rounded down.
Oh, it's actually rounded up. Never mind. That's a 36.
Cool. Yeah. With a 36 and a 25 for everyone, you guys are able to push that, and about 6, maybe 12 seconds later, it moving hundreds of feet in a turn, it slams into the walls. Both of them.
I'm running
And
now.
that's fair.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all are.
Just so we're clear, we're running now. Just so we're clear.
As you guys are
Oh, we
sprinting through
waited
that
for it to
door.
reach the wall. We're already booking it.
So I guess you guys wouldn't necessarily see it then, but you'd
You probably hear it.
hear it and
I would
you'd
imagine.
feel it.
Yeah.
Especially
Quick question, guys. Do we think this thing's smart at all? Do you think it has a high intelligence?
No, considering that it... I don't think it does.
Do we think it can
As-
see for illusions?
Yes.
You gonna
I
guess,
think
yeah?
I think it probably just naturally sees through illusions, considering it punched a guy who went ethereal. I think it can just see
You make
through
a valid
illusions.
Yeah, true.
He did also go invisible as well, by the way. I should specify. He just became visible when it punched him.
I'm willing to bet that fucker can see through illusions. Not that it's smart enough to do so, but just that innately it can.
You know, I'm getting some strong it has true sight vibes, you know.
Getting some strong, it has better than true sight vibes.
By the way, I
We're getting
think
some
the
tries.
shovel.
It's time to get the fuck out of here vibes.
Yeah, true.
By the way, I was taking a look at the shovel. I can cast silence on it if we need to.
Ooh,
That is pretty
that'd be
good.
big.
Just trusting the fact that I've never used it, I remembered I have the shovel. I was just
Ooh,
looking for what it can do.
You could cast silence on the wall.
You know, I will do that. That'll be the last thing I do for free charges.
Yeah.
All right, the wall is now silenced. I don't think silence is a large enough spell to get all the way through the like all the way over the
20-foot
wall.
radius. Could have done a
So-
flat shoes.
It's actually
There is
big.
fair enough. Oh yeah, 20-foot radius. Oh no,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it's if you center that in the middle of the corridor, then it
And I can cast it to 120 feet, which is just far enough.
Very
yeah
nice.
no it
Let's
Fuck
go.
you, Magic Book.
it's silent. You guys don't hear anything. Anyone who is suffering from that frightened effect is no longer suffering from that frightened effect.
Probably still
Oh hey, I'm
feel
no
it, though.
longer scared.
Thank goodness.
Um,
I can
I
finally
mean,
do
Once we
something.
get a couple 100 feet away for the reasons of communication's important, Anna will go off rage.
fair enough. Also, there is writing on that door.
Cool.
It-
we need to.
Good for the door.
True. Good for the door. Who cares? Let's read that quickly, guys.
It says, if you accept this challenge, then call it out, exclaim it to the air, and it will begin around you.
What if we say no really loudly? Do you think we can leave?
Also,
You'll
a
teleport
very
to the
important
beginning of the
question.
dungeon.
Is Mr. Invisible Guy conscious?
Barely.
Can I make a medicine check on him to see
Go
what
ahead.
help he needs?
Yeah, go ahead.
26.
Lots of internal bleeding. Lots of
Oh.
internal bleeding. He is coughing up
say.
blood.
Do I know how I can help him here? That check?
Move to the side.
Healing magic works.
Put him out of his
Move
misery.
to the damn side. Hey
I
up.
am.
Match him with it.
How much did you just see?
Bronius just takes out his surgical tools and gets to work. 6 seconds later, you're good as new.
I mean,
He's
he
probably
definitely
not as good as new.
not as good as new. Still bloodied, but better. Not going to die immediately. What
mean, I
was
could help.
that?
Something that scares Octavius, so we should probably avoid it. Like
What
the plague.
happens when we fuck around and find out?
Well, let's not. Actually, that thing shouldn't have been able to hit me.
Unfortunately, the fog wall has closed behind us.
Well,
We are in what you would call the shit pine right about now.
crap.
So, it looks like the only way out is forward.
I think we must exclaim that we accept the challenge about now.
Yep, as the rest of the
You want
other
me to
members
do
of the
that?
group here.
I think we should all do it.
Here, get in the bag of holding. I just hold open the bag of holding. Get in.
He'll
Get the
suffocate.
bag of holding.
There's a lot of
He'll
air in
have
there.
some time. Yeah, there's like an hour of air in there. It's a big
Oh,
one.
never mind.
Also-
Fair
They
enough.
want to put him in that bag of holding or the one that I have that has air?
Also, all bag of holdings in Torus event, so long as you leave the if you leave it open for a little bit, it'll refresh the air.
All right, get in my bag of holding. Get in the bag.
He floats
What
in
in the fuck?
slowly. He is still bleeding. He is going to stain the inside of that bag.
He is no longer bleeding.
It'll be Santa Claus.
True. No, he's still bloodied.
He's bloodied, not bleeding though.
Fair enough.
I
I
think.
kicked him
Oh, I guess.
on the inside too.
Also-
6-second invasive surgery.
Also, in case you're wondering, you can't hear it, but you can feel that thing. Specifically, Islay and Alden. More so Alden, because he's got more direct connection to that thing. Because Islay, you separated those strings from yourself, right? I assume.
Oh yeah, I am not connected. However, I am in the ceiling, being connected by strings, so any vibrations will be felt.
Oh yeah, no. You can't. Oh no, you can technically hear it because it's vibrating the whole thing. The whole place right now is shaking.
Oh, you need that type of hearing. You need like from the vibrations. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, Alden. You're not having fun. You can feel that thing stretching, and it is breaking some of those strings. Slowly but surely, it is getting through. I say slowly but surely, but it'll probably be out in about 12, maybe 24 seconds.
Guys, we need to.
That's why we're about to shout, "We accept the challenge," and that's why we shout, "We accept the challenge."
We accept the challenge.
We accept the challenge. We accept the challenge.
do.
Then enter.
We do accept the challenge.
And you
If I
see
don't
the
want
door.
This could open a little faster.
It's gonna open slowly. It's like, oh, sorry, give me a minute.
It starts open and then it gets stuck for like a little bit before, just like a little gap.
And
You
it
know
opens
we're
up.
running right now, right?
And if you guys would like to put yourselves at the bottom of the screen.
It's dark.
Can you
I
close
assume-
the door behind us?
Oh god.
No
This map is
response.
Really all loading right now.
Actually,
Also,
is it this dark?
after you guys walk in,
Actually,
the door does not close behind you.
Can I close the door behind us?
oh,
You can give it
lovely.
an attempt.
I'll give it
Is
a
Bob
attempt.
with us? Is
Anna
Bob with
tried
us
to
right now?
close the door behind us.
Sure.
Go get Anna and Bob up to
Actually,
close the
dark, by
doors
the way.
behind us, please.
What check would you like?
Raw strength.
I'm going to be making a quick pulley system, using my strings. I don't
Alright.
do.
Cool. Anna succeeds.
Declared units are Harrier and the Monolith.
So
Anna fails.
about Anna's success, by the way.
30 pulleys, Guys?
Pulley system sets up.
guys.
You pull the strings out of the door before the door budges.
Cornelius, and your young voice.
I can. I mean, we'll give it a shot. Move.
How tall are the ceilings in here, Multi?
15 feet, maybe 20.
I'm walking then. I'm a walking man.
You're a walking man. That's fair. You're gonna do a little bit of walking.
I think I'm gonna be a speed walking man, almost light jogging man. Is where I'm gonna be.
All right. Well, let me.
The Monolith is going to try and close the door. Can Harrier give him advantage?
Sure.
Okay. Go get him, my minions. Go be productive. 24.
You want to guidance that, Anna?
Yeah, I'll guidance it.
25.
Maybe a flashy genius too if you've got any left this way.
Maybe not that.
I'm not going to Flash of Genius. I got
Fair enough, fair
2
enough.
left. They must be berserk.
It's probably DC 30.
Probably, yeah. If not,
That's
Again, is the other group with us, or is it just us here?
Oh no. Yeah, Bob and them are there.
Bob could be trying right now.
Yeah, but
That's all I'm saying.
Also, trying to close the fucking door behind us.
Fair enough. Yeah, let me plop them down real quick.
You can use Bob as a representation for that group,
That's fair.
and when when we actually need them to come out for a fight, you can then place their tokens down.
That
That
works
way
for
you're
me.
not having to move like 20 tokens at once.
It would just be 3, but still. Yeah, Bob Bob will get up there, and Bob Bob will heave.
Anna will also attempt to help. Anna tries again.
Oh, and a guidance so, because that might help. That might be enough.
Yeah.
I want these duels. Oh my god,
That's a 30.
they're close. Do the doors close?
There is the slightest little budge.
A 25, a 27, and a 30 all working together barely budges it, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Oh no.
Alden, you feel it breaking through farther.
Time to skedaddle.
Yeah, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. We can't shut
Yeah,
this.
time to run.
All right.
Listen,
I'm gonna test-
worst case scenario, alright, you throw that fucking potion. You throw
How-
that potion in its face.
How
Keep in mind-
big did it look?
It is a huge creature.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Gotcha. Okay.
It will be squeezing if it attempts to go through here.
Can I attempt to break a wall to see
You
how
may-
terrible the walls are?
Go ahead. Make your attempt.
All right. It's this one. Fuck that wall.
This is the most durable wall you have ever seen.
Oh, that's great to hear, guys. We should abuse it in corridors.
Yeah, no, it is dungeon wall, and it is not a weak dungeon wall.
Good. I'm gonna hope it can't break it then.
Anna will go ahead and take out and use the magic Xeron.
Fair enough. Also, you do see that, or what? No, actually, I don't think you guys want to be there for when that thing breaks out. Also,
No, we don't.
fun fact. Octavius, as he's making his way down. He's going.
I'm chasing after him now.
Let's see. I will allow him.
Once Anna catches up to him, Anna will attempt to grab him to try to stop him. As he
I
needs
will-
Trying to
calm
stop
down.
him. I trust his judgment. I'm not trying to stop him. What the hell?
I'll have him make a history check. Octavius!
Can I make a history check?
I'm gonna Bane dice that.
No, you.
No, let him cook. Let him cook. Do you feel better now?
Can anyone
Okay,
history check?
I am
this? Or is it
back.
just
This is his
History check
freaking.
what?
This is his. He's trying to remember something. About that thing. Remember that thing specifically.
Oh, I can't know. So, how many Bane dice is that now? 2?
No, he had advantage.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, he had advantage. Because it's kind of a big thing for his character. Roll 20. Why are you bugging? Why are you bugging, roll 20? You want to mind? Oh, I see what. It's not bugging. I'm just being stupid.
That's all right.
Shut up. I don't appreciate
Has
that.
Octavius been in the dark forest before, mayhaps?
Mayhaps. Not while he was with the idiots. Wait a second.
Well,
Is that
we're,
thing? I'm gonna have Bob make a history check. He's smart.
I'm following Octavius. Where is Octavius?
Can one of us make a history check?
This is
Molten?
about his men.
It's about as alright.
Sure, guys can make history checks. And actually, I am gonna put Octavius on the map. I'll just say a Fennec
Please.
sticking close to Bob.
Please
And
put
it's
him on
a 20.
the
Do
map.
I
I'm
grab
following
the
him.
history?
Would I have any reason to make a history
Anna's
check?
great. Bit of history, guys.
And if I'm correct, that's one of the checks that applies that is applicable for your shovel.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I forgot about that.
For context, that is not a choice to apply that.
I know. It's been a while since I've had to play with the cover.
Am I allowed to make the history check, smiley face?
D12. No, okay, D12. Oh, thank God, I'm not feverishly allowed in something.
Would I have any reason to make a history check? Would I have any recollection of this or knowledge of this?
Okay, that's a 25 to that history check.
And I got a 15.
Oh,
Wait,
magical shovel.
Yeah,
Tell me your secrets.
And I got a 16.
All right. So, the nice thing about that shovel is that shovel lets you breach what your characters might be able to know. If I recall, that is a music box. They are the guardians of the dark forest.
That means... Can't I already figured that part out?
So long as you free yourself of fear, you shall be safe. It cannot...
silence.
It cannot see you if you do not fear it.
Okay. This is actually a good time to bring out Mr. Cuddles, then. I'm going to bring him out. So everyone has advantage on their wisdom checks against Frightened.
Fair.
Hello, Mr.
Do you tell
Cuddles.
us about this?
Yeah, I say this. I say I'm bringing out Mr. Cuddles.
I see.
I've told you what he can do. I've definitely told you guys what he can do.
Well, I hope everybody's really good at charades. I say as, like, strings appear over my ears as I go deaf again.
What else? I'm not going for him yet. I can really do that right now. How big do you want his aura?
So is it really this dark? Genuine question.
Bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it's weird. You can, like, shift click him down to us. Is
Oh,
it shift or
true!
I don't remember. If he can't see when you do that, then he might need to just reload roll 20, or you might need to fix something somewhere.
Oh,
Fair
okay.
enough.
I see where.
Yeah, put your token down there. So Octavius is frickin'... he's booking it.
Octavius, stay within range of Mr. Cuddles. You don't run away. Someone grab him. Bubba, grab Octavius.
I can't hear, so I'm gonna turn...
Octavius.
I can't hear people speaking, so I'm gonna turn to Octavius and say, I trust your gut, I'm following you.
I tried to
Usually I wouldn't trust the contents of anyone's innards.
Man, I wish I could hear. My team surely must be speaking to me right now.
I tried to grab Octavius.
All right, make an athletics check. I think he wins. He ducks out from your attempt to grab him and keeps moving.
Do I want to lucky or inspiration this?
That's what he's being a more.
I'm very limited on my luck points.
Well, here's the thing: luckies you can regain, inspirations you can.
No, I can't regain these luckies. I got them from Shun Shum.
Oh, never mind. Usually inspiration then.
Wait, no, not
Let's
Shun
do-
Shum. From the one time I was forced to roll in the Chaos table.
True. That is what happened.
Oh, did you hear what Alden said, by the way,
Well,
Octavius?
extra attack, I attempt my second athletics check.
1 second. I'm revealing areas that are now being explored.
I was still back here when I did that.
Fair enough. Make your
Well,
roll.
there's the second one.
You grab him. He's been grabbed.
He's been grabbed. He's a grab boy.
Hey, listen. Calm down.
We gotta get away from that thing. Never heard him speak this much.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta get away from it. But you know what isn't gonna help? Running around randomly like chickens with our heads cut off.
I
If we're
agree.
not smart here, we're gonna end up right into a trap, injuring ourselves, and it's gonna catch up to us because it heard us blow something up.
Sounds lovely. I'm following.
So,
Guys, why are we
let's keep
stopping?
Going forward.
Birdie, what's that?
Easily makes a good point. Why are we stopping?
Guys,
I imagine
Let's
Anna's
get going
dragging
now.
him with us.
Calmer now.
we move. Okay, we're moving forward.
Anna will be watching
I'm
for.
gonna try towards
Anna,
Islay
make
to
a-
remove.
Make an athletics check, Anna. He breaks out of your grip.
My
Your
second
grasp.
3.
Oh, he's going! I say as I follow him.
And it's just.
Anna will be actively watching. Anna will be keeping an eye out for traps.
Alright.
Although I feel like Octavius will find them first.
That's a very fair bet right there. Yeah. Just-
Which way did he go? I tapped out for a second. He went down. I'm following.
Somewhere into the dark abyss.
I'm currently just finishing up Cuddle's loadout because I apparently hadn't set one up for him, so just
Fair
give
enough.
me a sec.
All right.
Teach this.
And as you guys are entering here, I believe you guys want to end it here because it's about when we said we would end it, or you guys want to keep going?
I'm kind of
At
fine.
least
either
I
way.
want to keep going.
I mean, I'm down to keep going. This has been a
I'm
fun
having
session.
fun.
If everyone else can set, and now I'm
I-
fine
I can
with it.
stay up for a little bit more
Okay.
if needed.
We can go for another half an hour, and then for Dion we can end it. All right. So-
So you bought the farm without having to die.
So yeah,
I need to use the bathroom real quick, so BRB, just assume I'm like 5 feet behind Octavius.
that's fair.
But letting him go first, so if he activates any traps, he gets hit, I don't.
Ogden?
All right. Yeah, you see Octavius steps over and he looks down each of the paths. Let me just reveal what all has been seen.
I'm going to assume that in reality the rest of the party is much closer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
again, just edit in stuff for Mystical so I know what he has. Movement speed. I think 50 feet.
Anna from here will enter focus to attempt to see further down the paths.
All right. You see him kind of look around and decide for a second.
There we
He
go.
walks off.
Okay, Mike, just as I'm spending 62 points on the current Mysticals I've summoned. There we go. Can I bring Gus out, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
I want him to start exploring other pathways and mapping them out, the ones we aren't going down, to see if he can find anything. And I believe I have a telepathy reach of about. Let me check. It's been once I've looked at this sheet. Just knows the find familiar spell. That's right. That's what he's based off of.
Just
Doesn't
Okay,
sound
well,
like
what-
the music box has made it to the door yet.
not Oh, and so Alden, actually, yeah, no, it's been long enough. You guys, Alden, you feel your power seem to break for a second, as if like shattering glass. And I'd like you to make me a. What's your power stat? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Make me a wisdom save.
Alright. I'm gonna prophetic charge that because no, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of me failing. 20.
So I'm gonna Bane dice that.
You could roll better. You could roll
You're going
better.
to roll. Oh.
Fuck.
No.
So you see, as Mr. Cuddles wavers, as this shattering seems to occur inside of Alden's brain and his soul at that moment.
Oh
His-
god, no. That
His will seems to break for the briefest of moments. Oh, keep in mind that happens while you guys are about here-ish.
okay.
Um,
Understand.
and let me just.
So wait, let's see.
That's
And then, yeah. No, it starts back up. You hear it echoing
No, I
throughout
don't.
the chamber. You don't. I'd like everyone to make me wisdom saves.
at advantage because Mr. Cuddles is here to give you support and he'll give you your hugs.
Do
Don't
I
worry.
have to?
So I get
So-
advantage and a plus
Wielding my
2.
cane.
Mr. Cuddles is wavering at this exact moment. His benefit does not apply this turn.
Do I have to make the save since I can't hear it or anything
No.
else for
No.
that matter?
You're
Okay, good. Just wanted to be sure.
I'm
and
I'm
is
wielding
across.
my cane, so I also get a +2.
Fair. I mean, I think that you get that while you're attuned to it, just in general.
Yo, let's go an 8!
Specifically, I think 14.
Bronleus,
Better than the first time. I'm gonna say that.
you feel a brief sense of terror before Mr. Cuddle's aura comes back up. You feel its awareness return to you in that moment before Mr. Cuddle's aura comes back up. And then it does come back up. And for a moment, that fear washes away, or at least the unnatural fear. Would Bronleus be naturally scared? Would anyone be naturally scared at this point right now, actually?
Brolnaeus.
Anna would have a sense of
Brolnaeus.
urgency.
Brolnaeus, no.
Fair.
Anna would have a sense of
Without
urgency,
no.
but not outright fear.
So, Islay wouldn't be scared of it because he would assume that it has to deal with it inducing fear through its music. So, since he can't hear it, he doesn't have to worry about it. So he's not scared due to ignorance.
That's that's good, actually. Unfortunate though, because it doesn't. It's not just the unnatural fear that allows it to see you. By the way, in case you're
Well,
wondering,
Islay doesn't. Islay doesn't know that right now, so
Islay
he's
does
chilling.
not know
I'm
that.
chilling. I'm vibing.
And you hear the echoing of the thuds of the footfalls. And yeah. Echoing footfalls.
As we come across the sun.
And in here,
moving.
you see a glowing light orange ball. And the magic in this room seems different. So, Anna, You know how before how there was attuned magic, like you could see the red magic coming off of the like the red enchanted shunshum items, or just the shunshum items in general, just the different colored energies. This is giving off one that you've never seen before. Light orange enchanted, or light orange magic. The fog changes from a bluish to a light orange. There's still bits of blue mixing around in there, in case you're wondering, by the way.
I get the feeling that before Anna fully understands what's going on, Brolneus would.
That's fair. Yes, he is.
I turned to fucking Octavius. Do you think this is one of the essences he was talking about?
Octavius doesn't care. He's turning around.
Is it? Yes? No? Not very good at charades. Do I want to? I looked at Anna. Should I follow him?
I just realized Anna can't see it. Because she can only see it with her magic sight, because it's not physical. She can't see it with her blind sight. I guess with her ethereal sight, she would be able to see something similar.
Guys?
Something there.
If Brolneus is closer than the screen currently says, she would actually be able to see it.
Oh, fair enough.
Brolneus will be easily, if you can move one more.
Sure.
Thank you. That's where Brolneus is.
Orange?
That's kind of gnarly.
But in case you're wondering, yes, it is a giant ball of light orange energy.
Anna would look to Islay and just point at her ears.
What about you? Can you also not hear?
I need to hear you.
I can't read your lips.
Hear me.
I can't read your lips.
Anna points at Islay's ears.
What about my ears?
Anna would take her hand and do a speaking motion.
I can speak without my ears. I don't see how that factors into this.
Anna would then point at herself, do the little speaking motion, then point at Islay.
You're getting better at charades. I'm not taking the coverings off.
Anna would finally have that look of, oh, and then cast message. The magic is orange. By the way, I knew the entire time I could just cast message. I just wanted to screw with you.
Screw with me, buddy. I'm fucking chilling right now. You ain't screwing with me.
I successfully made people laugh.
That's very convenient. I don't have to take them off ever.
You can have inspiration for that one, Anna. That was good.
So, what about it being? What about it being orange? What does that? Does that part of the essence?
Light orange magic.
Cool, technomancy. I think we've already established that one a little.
I need to get some water after that one.
No.
I need to get some freaking water.
I succeeded, yes.
I turned to Brolneus. What do you make of it?
Alright, you're asking me a question which I don't really have input in.
You're not very good at charades.
Anna will use message whenever Brolneus says something.
Oh, that's helpful.
It is helpful, yes.
Tell him to that, tell him, fuck him.
Bralneus said fuck him.
Well, tell Bralneus he could have gestured that. It's very easy.
Anna will say that.
Bralneus stands up on Harrier and starts stomping the air.
You're getting better at charades as we speak.
Then he like
Tell
does
him
like
that too.
a loony sign by his temple.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm not taking them off. Can't make me. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, do we think this is a part of the essences he was speaking of?
Most likely.
You
What
hear
do we
a,
do then?
you hear a shout. Alden, you see Bob start following Octavius. Oi! Ophidic, you stay with the rest of the group. I'm going after him. Yes, sir.
Do we
think we
have to, like, collect them or something?
Do you think we could politely ask for help?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see what we have here.
It's
Anna
a
ponders
ball
the
of
orb.
energy.
There doesn't seem to be any sort of output. Interesting. And he sort of takes a walk around it. Also, so long as we stay back here, we should be fine. After
What if we
all,
grabbed a cup of it?
It's
Could
not a
Anna
liquid.
try to pull the magic and have it start swirling around her like magic typically does during her berserk?
Anna, please put it into a cup for me, just so we can make fun of Octavius for saying it's not a liquid.
Could
That'd be
Anna
nice,
do
thank
that?
Octavius should be leading it away. He seems scared enough, at least.
Multi, can you hear what I'm saying? Can I try to pull the magic towards me and have it start spinning around me like it typically does during my rage? Typically, pretty much have it swirl around me like an aura.
I mean, it kind of is already. It's just... Do you mean the magic ball itself, or the... Because the
all
essence...
of the energy in that magic ball.
Alright,
Power check?
that would be a power check, yeah.
I actually need to add something. Because it doesn't automatically add to those, I don't think. It might. We can check. Well, wisdom. Go. I'm going to... do we want to hero dice this, or do I burn like a lucky or inspiration?
I would... I don't know if it's worth a hero dice, necessarily.
Yeah.
We
All inspiration.
Yeah, we probably want to try to save hero dice.
Also, that's supposed to have another +1 because of Luckstone. That's not getting added for some reason. I'll need to add that in a sec. I'm going to spend another one, because that's bad.
Fair. That's a little bit better.
Okay, then guidance.
I don't think you can guidance power
are you
checks.
oh well. Are you
they're
willing
not-
to Flash of Genius make it a 30?
Sure. Let's see what happens.
All right, make it
So
a
that's a
30.
30.
That's a
31
31.
actually.
But yeah, I mean, basically the same.
It swirls around you. Specifically, so the aura around it, the orange mist, if you will, swirls around you fervently. The rest of you can actually feel it blowing around her like wind, almost. And it's whatchamacallit. It's tangible, nearly. And you feel an urge to make something, to create something, to innovate, to build, to create, to enhance. And at that moment, you guys hear a massive smashing of stone on stone. And let me...
No, I don't.
You feel a giant smashing of stone on stone.
Not my problem.
I also realized that I did not make a token for this thing. I feel kind of stupid.
What if we just threw this energy at him? How do you think he'd fare?
You don't know.
So now is when I try to absorb all this energy into me to obtain technomancy powers, right?
Yes! Be the
Try.
fool.
Go ahead and try.
Be
You know
the
what? I will.
fool.
Multi, I try to
No,
absorb it.
Don't actually. But like for real though, don't.
All right.
Really bad idea.
But for real though, don't actually. Like for real though, no.
Well,
I'm gonna flip a coin.
I'll let you.
Oh,
I'll let you do it with your previous check you had before.
Oh, really?
Also-
cool. Cool. So that's a
Also-
30 to absorb the energy.
I'm gonna make this thing a large size token, but keep in mind it is a huge creature. It's just squeezing
Squeezing
right now.
constantly.
Yeah. Anyway,
So what do I get from absorbing this energy?
well, so long as you have it inside so long as you have the energy, you gain a permanent +3 to all technology checks.
Oh, cool. That'll do a lot.
Yep. Don't you know? And with that, you see as the ball... Let me go to the right layer. It doesn't go through the wall. That's just...
It went to the wall!
No!
To the wall.
It's in the walls.
It disappears. It goes, X better yet, it goes...
So do we have its essence now? Was that necessary, or did we just break it?
Could Anna try to pass it to Islay? Pass the energy.
You could attempt to.
Cool.
Hey, why are you touching me?
Islay, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Easily disgusted by the human contact.
I'm gonna make that a 29 with... No, I'm gonna save my last flash of genius. I'll just leave it at 25.
All
Leave
right.
it there.
Cool. That is enough to pass. You don't get mana sickness.
Cool. Do I get the +3 to deck checks, smiley face?
You do.
Yay!
you guys see as an orange aura leaves Anna and envelops easily. What is the rest of the group doing this entire time, by the way? Are you guys still down there, or
up on the rear?
you guys want to move your
I'm
tokens?
basically just running. I'm coming.
I assume that Mr. Cuddles is with us.
Ricky? Hello, Ricky. He's not here.
I think
Ricky's not in the
Oh, he
call.
left the call. Oh shoot.
Oh well, you're just gonna. Let's assume he's with us, because otherwise he's with Octavius and them, and that's probably less ideal overall.
A bad idea. Well,
Run to the bathroom real quick.
upon that being absorbed, the statues come to life.
There were statues.
Oh, not a dead. No, Jen.
Also, can you move? Can you move Alden and him so they're more like right here, so they could actually get all of us in the aura?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Thankfully, you guys don't all have to deal with the statues. Or at least you don't have to deal with all the statues. I mean, because
they've got at least one to deal with.
they've got something. Yeah, they got something to work with over there. So I've activated the ones that you guys are going to have to deal with.
Guys, I don't hear the sounds of fighting. Is everything all right? So, what about that statue?
It appears that the statues have come to life and are coming to kill us.
Could you charades that?
Just get a sense of deja vu.
Oh crap! I need to clear the initiative. Actually, no one else roll. Oh wait, what the? Why
I'm
is
going
it?
to hope you're willing to let me just like freely message easily that what happened.
Oh shoot.
Assuming we're out of combat, yeah, should be allowed.
I mean, the statues are taking hostile action, so it is initiative.
Fair. I'm just saying that out of combat, I think it should be completely allowed. In combat is.
Yeah. In combat, there are punishments for you turning off hearing.
Yep.
And I accept those.
As you should.
And let me tell you, I'm happy about this. I love this arrangement, guys. This benefits
So
me.
I have a D8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. D8.
That is, just so we're clear, that is not a natural one. I just have advantage on initiative, and it's wacky.
I can count that. That didn't say
I wanted
8,
everyone.
so...
I wanted everyone to know. All right.
Okay, good. I also actually, do we want to roll initiative next session? Because I am going to be wrapping it up here.
Yeah, we should hold off for now.
I thought I was thinking we roll initiative now and just be ready next session, but fair enough.
No, that also works. We'll have Ricky roll his initiative next session. I shall make
I'll
a
roll mine now, and then I'll add
duplicate statue that she'll hold the turn initiatives.
I love not having to listen to my party. It's great. You guys should try it sometime.
I'm glad that at least someone got a kick out of my, I decided that I would wait to cast message.
The thing is, you mentioned it earlier, so I was just waiting for when you brought it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is where I'm gonna.
I just thought it'd be funny if Anna forgot about it.
That's going to be where we wrap up today. So, thank you everyone for watching, and remember to have yourselves one dandy little day. Keep in mind, we'll be okay. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And remember to have yourselves one dandy little day.